Hello, beautiful people. I am 40 weeks minus 1 day today. What? I'm going to be induced tomorrow and I wanted to make this video today. This video is as much for me as it is for you. Why? Because I have learned so much over these past 9 months that I'm bursting to share it with you. And I also saw a lot of things that I practiced and they were not being practiced around me. So I thought if I shared my insights with you, if I shared my thought process and how everything is going in my head with you and it brings a teeny tiny sparkle in your heart, well then yay, we are winning. Before I forget, I did learn all of this during pregnancy, but this applies to everyone. If you follow what I'm going to tell you, it will make your life better. It did make my life better. Sharing it with Ben made his life better. So let's do this. Number 1, and it is a cliche, but hear me out. Gratitude is your key to nirvana. Wow. Now that I've said it, it does sound like a cliche. Gratitude not only helps your psychological self, your physical self, but it also gives you something so wonderful that every expecting mother desires, wants, needs, and that is good, sound sleep. A 2011 study published in Applied Psychology, Health and Wellbeing states that 15 minutes spent in gratitude practice leads to sounder sleep. I have been, whenever, between meals and chores, between farting and burping, between acid reflux and carpal tunnel, taking a minute to be grateful, to express my gratitude. Express my gratitude for this journey that I'm on. This is amazing. This is what I hoped for and this is what I got. And I have to celebrate it every day and I have to be mindful of how grateful I am for this journey. This is joy. In the same vein, try and keep expanding your circle of gratefulness. So not just being grateful for being pregnant, grateful for the lovely weather, grateful for, friends and family, grateful for yada, yada, yada. There's so many things you can be grateful for. Recognizing them, noting them, and saying them aloud is an amazing practice. So you do it in your own way, write it down, say it aloud, take a moment and internalize it, but be grateful. So, pregnant or not, practice gratefulness. A 2003 study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that gratitude was a major contributor to resilience following terrorist attack on September 11. As our bodies prepare for labor and for the 4th trimester, resilience is a key skill. Heck, resilience is a key skill for all of us, regardless of pregnant or not pregnant, or whichever journey we are on, given the global climate. So practice gratefulness. I cannot stress it enough. It's the easiest thing you can do to bring joy back in your life. Number 2, Stoicism helps you in the darkest parts of your life. Before I was introduced to the concept of Stoicism, at a very early age, I was introduced to the concept of locus of control, which basically means recognizing what is within your control and what lies outside of control. Assessing that eases a lot of anxiety, reduces a lot of frustrations in your life. However, there are 2 thoughts that I borrowed from Stoicism, and they are as follows. Number 1, I have often wondered how it is that every man loves himself more than all the rest of men, but yet sets less value on his own opinion of himself than on the opinion of others. This was said by the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius. What I gained and learned from this thought was that our self-worth, our self-esteem, our happiness should never be outsourced. So don't be a slave to your circumstances. Opinions of others are not our business, it's their business. Taking concrete steps instead to make our own lives accessible to us is an act of self-love that we should all indulge in. So do that instead. And the second thought, and this is one of my favorite thoughts, is that the worst is still to come. So drop your expectation, live in this present moment, live it fully, experience it, because the worst can happen, might happen, will happen. So there is no point stressing about it. The only thing we can do right now is to live in this present moment and indulge ourselves in this present moment. And it's been a lifesaver through so many pregnancy blues. Having the clear idea about and reminders on being present and mindful and being here without expectations is a game changer. And number 3, which is another game changer, is that when you're experiencing blues in your life, pregnant or otherwise, the cheat code to get out of that blue day or sad day is to create something. Listen, you're already creating life in your belly. You're doing such a wonderful job at that. But if you still are experiencing, because of your hormones, because of things that are happening around you, a sad day, there is a way out. And the way out is to get off your back and create something. Even if you are not physically feeling it, sitting in the bed and churning ideas out. Spitball the ideas, write them down, record on something, or actually create a painting, create a wonderful meal in the kitchen, do something, create something. Creating brings such a positive energy in our lives. So that's something I would definitely recommend. And there are days when you literally can't do anything. On those days, go to YouTube and be in the company of other creatives, in the company of people who are creating stuff, and just revel in their joy and on their vibes. Number 4, and this is one of my favorite things, is that listening to advice is not such a bad thing. Hear me out. The moment you get pregnant, you start getting all this advice from everyone around you. The same thing happens when you are starting a business, when you're starting anything new. You get a lot of advice. And there's a lot of negative connotation attached to getting advice and being bombarded with advice. But it's not such a bad thing. When you get advice from multiple sources, you actually get to jump and dive in and scavenge for what works for you, what doesn't work for you. In the process, you gain self-awareness. There is a lot of gold in what people tell us. There is a lot of duds in what people tell us. But you figuring out what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what will fly in your universe and what will absolutely crash and land, makes you a better self-aware human being. So getting a lot of advice is actually a good thing. It's a blessing in disguise. It's an exercise that you get to indulge in. So take that advice. I kind of lied. I said the last one was my favorite one, but then I thought about it, and actually this one is my favorite one. Healthy food. Healthy food is your way of self-love like no one ever can love you. I got not diagnosed, but I got what's the word for it? Thanks, Ben. I got a gestational diabetes scare very early on in my pregnancy. I was very not happy with that because I had planned to veg and eat a lot of yummy food, and nothing that I wanted I could have. But I realized in the process of learning what is good for my body, what is not good for my body, creating meal plans and actually eating healthy was a way of giving myself love, time and attention. And by doing that, I actually gained a very respectful relationship with my body. So this level of self-love that I was able to indulge in was fantastic. I also became a better cook in the process and was able to use ingredients I'd never used before. Also got this actual healthy glow on my skin, which was not just pregnancy related. So if you can, regardless of if you are pregnant or not, indulge in healthy food. And learning more about what works for your body and doesn't work for your body is an act of self-love that you must indulge in. These 5 things have been my favorite, have been something that have brought joy to me, not just being a pregnant woman, but also in my growth. It has helped so much. It has helped Ben as I shared these lessons with him. So I had to share them with you. Tomorrow, in few hours, I'm going to be induced. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. All I am doing is being present in this moment, just relishing this delicious time that Ben and I have before we welcome our little boy. So next time you see us on this channel, you will see and be introduced to our little one. How exciting is that? If you haven't subscribed so far, please subscribe. Smush or mush, whatever Ben says, the subscribe button, so you can keep following us on this journey and we can keep introducing you to new ideas, new concepts, new places, new experiences, and a very brand new human very, very soon. So see you in the next video. Mwah, beautiful people.
What is it?
We are back. I don't know what's going on.
What are you? I don't even know what we're doing. We're trying to record something.
Yeah, I just thought you should make an entry in this video.
I should make a thing.
Yeah.
Like be here.
Be here.
Like this.
Play the bongo on my tummy.
I'm just here to play the drums.
Oh man, it's happening, Ben.
It is happening. How cool is that, man?
It's so cool.
I keep saying how cool is that, but it's like a thinly veiled.
Nervousness.
Oh my god, I'm slightly freaking out.
I know. He's been freaking out, and I've been in the moment. And yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Be
trying.
in the moment with me.
Trying to be there. Oh,
Just
hello.
be here.
We have docked. I have touched.
Yeah.
Connected through. How do the Android phones do it?
Yeah. I get you.
Bam. Yeah.
Yeah. You connected with me?
Yeah.
Are you feeling it? It's this moment and this moment alone.
Slow and gentle like an Android phone.
They are not slow.
No eardrop over here. Just.
Yeah, but like.
They are compared to eardrop.
Okay, but listen. In this moment. In this moment. That's it. Being mindful of this moment. And grateful that we've been able to finish this journey successfully.
Well, there's a lot of gratitude in there.